Om no kaha samastaha suki no bhavantu. May all beings be happy and peaceful. May all investors be guided by infinite intelligence. May all your financial transactions be governed, and may you be prosperous. Welcome everyone. It's Phoenix. It is 5:30 in the morning, Hawaii time. I've been up since 3 a.m. because of some nice alerts went off. It seems to be that all the big moves are happening at 3 in the morning. So needless to say, I do not have my camera on today because it is completely dark in here and I don't want to turn the lights on. So we are going to do a quick update. I'm going to give some updates on Bitcoin and Ethereum and my read on the market. Of course, all of these are my own personal views. It is not financial advice. Before we dive in, take a look at my website, 𝐷eFiMagic.com, and you can see all of my courses here. For those of you that haven't been tracking my trades and my setups, if you want to, you can join the C3. All you need to do is join MEXC. It helps me if you make a small trade, make a deposit, send me a DM or send an email through the contact form and we'll get you in there. Or you could buy one of these courses here, which is definitely helpful, can make a lot of money. And so we are going to start off with the DXY, which is down today significantly. It has fallen below a weekly level here. You could see looks like a correction, which is expected at this 105 level here. And stocks are rebounding so far today. Tesla's up over 5% already today. S&P's up 1%. So looks like there's a bounce that's happening here in the stock market. Sort of intuitively felt this. Of course, this is a level of support for the S&P 500, this 394 level. So that means that Bitcoin could continue to rally here. And remember the deviation play that I mentioned over the last couple of weeks, where it could quite possibly push up, excuse me, and come up above this 25K, push up into the 25 to 26K, maybe even come up to 26 to 26.8, 27. And of course, sky's the limit from there if it can hold. There's an alarm going off. That was when I should have been waking up. And so 28,830 is a potential target for Bitcoin. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see it come up and show some strength here, consolidate, and then potentially break back down. That would actually be a triple tap for Bitcoin. 1, 2, 3 on the 4H or on the daily. And then from here, this would be a short trigger that we've been looking for, this drop back beneath 25K, okay? But in the meantime, we have the beginnings of a potential continuation, okay? So the uptrend is still intact. We have higher highs and higher lows here. This could be a higher low that's put in. And also keep in mind, if we look at the monthly and the weekly levels, this is the monthly open here. We actually found support yesterday on Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Found support here for both Bitcoin and Ethereum at this monthly level. And now it's above this weekly as well. So the weekly open. So it looks like if it can clear, we just cleared this consolidation range here. But if we can clear above this 24K, then most likely this again is another deviation, very common theme here in crypto recently. Deviation back inside, pushing at least to the top, potentially above. Okay, so that's what you want to be prepared for. Another scenario could be the breakdown from here back inside into this range here, and you'd want to watch this monthly open level. At least I'll be watching it 23,150. to see if it can hold above. If it starts to break down below, there's your short trigger. Conservative entries there. Could come back up to 24K, start to fumble around here for a while, form a pattern, and then break down here. That would be another short trigger, okay? So there's your long and short triggers. And so again, watching to see if it can push back all the way up to the top here. So far, Ethereum, I'm in a position here, which I'm needing to monitor right now. Fairly sized up on this trade. It seems to be struggling right now to break above this 1660 level, but we will see. This could just be a temporary pause in the rally. So with Ethereum, The ETH BTC chart, let's start with that one because we were actually coming above the monthly open back to the mid. Now it seems to be hovering around the mid range of this larger range. So it's hard to say whether ETH is stronger. I'd say they're about equal right now in strength. But Bitcoin needs to hold here in order for Ethereum to push up higher, obviously, in the alts as well. But I would say that there's a higher probability at this point that it's going to at least push up to the 1675, which is the January high and also the high of this range here, initial high here. Okay, so that would be an initial target. And then from there, looking at the mid of this range, of just beneath 1700, and then looking at maybe 1726, 1727, and then we've got up the next level of resistance wouldn't be until 1788. Okay, so those would be long targets, and as a matter of fact, those are my targets, and I will show you that. You can see them here, and I also have a target up a little bit higher. Yeah, so this is the topmost target. So there's actually, it's a little bit confusing on this chart. Let's see if we can spread that out a little bit for you. So you can screenshot that if you're interested. And yep, giving you my trade there. So of course, a little bit later, I can't really try to post them live in the C3 group, which I did pretty good job of that today, I believe, even though it was 3 o'clock in the morning. So Matic also, I took along on this one because of what Ethereum was doing, and so far so good. I don't want to be on the 5-minute chart though. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place right now, but Matic is actually just beneath the weekly open, but it's well above the monthly. Matic, this is a massive range here that it is back inside, but if Matic breaks above here, this is our level that we're watching, 137.1. If it breaks above, next targets, let's show the targets here that I'm looking at for Matic. Let's pull that up for you all. And you can see 130, 1.3071, 1.3387, and then 1.3883. Not sure. I mean, Matic could go all the way back up again, but I don't know that it will because we've already seen such a strong rally with this one. So all of the alts could continue to head back up north here. Phantom is actually at a critical level right now with this diagonal here. If it breaks above, holds above this weekly open here, then we're looking at, well, it's not really the best with a risk reward perspective, just because the support, the next level of resistance isn't that much higher up here. But it could, if it gets back above. I was in a long and I exited the long because it just wasn't worth it. But if it gets back above here, great. Now ETH is breaking down. Okay, so I'm actually going to have to, damn, that was fast. Just in the middle of my live. Of course you waited for my live to do this. Okay, I had to take a quick break there because it seems that we are now dumping in the opposite direction, and had to adjust, had to take profits on Matic, and got stopped out, unfortunately, on ETH at break even, but managed to get through that one unscathed. Let's see what happens next here. So we're actually looking to see now how this 1H candle closes. We get back inside beneath the 1645 for ETH, and if we get back inside here for Bitcoin, this could prove to be a deviation, in which case we could be seeing a lot more downside in the next few hours here, which is kind of strange. Of course, a lot of volatility today in stocks, definitely bouncing around. So wouldn't surprise me actually if it did come back down here, and the monthly would be the trigger. Okay, so that's 23,135 for Bitcoin. That would be conservative. Aggressive entries would be back underneath this level here, 23,632. And with Ethereum, aggressive entries would be now, of course, or just waiting for a clean break back below into this key range here. Conservative entries would be either beneath the weekly here, or beneath this monthly open. Okay, that's at around 1585 for Ethereum. It's anything is possible. Looks like it's a very choppy market right now. Matic just actually completely round trip. Glad I took profits on that one. Held the weekly open, actually held as resistance for Matic. So you never know. Optimism absolutely just completely reversed here. Optimism could be headed much further south from here. That could be the dead cat bounce for Optimism, what we just saw there. So potentially aggressive longs here, targeting down, back down to the bottom of this range here. That's 245. So a lot of the alts look like they initially selling off. We'll see how the candle closes. We don't know for sure. That actually looks like a pretty juicy short. You've got a swing fail pattern on objective. I don't know how this is going to look when you finally get to see this video, but just be prepared to play it both ways. It's very choppy right now, and it's for experienced traders only. This is not easy to trade, so go easy on yourself. For me personally, in conditions like this, maybe taking smaller size, although I am trying to win a trading competition right now, so maybe size up a little bit more. But I hope that you found this video helpful. I'm not going to go through all the alts because the alts are going to be on hold until Bitcoin and Ethereum do their thing. Wow, complete round trip here in a matter of, yeah, okay. So that could be a short trigger. Okay, I'm gonna hop off here and make some trades. Hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you want to support my work, start by liking the video and maybe posting a comment. And of course, if you want, you can purchase one of my courses, join the C3 group. Okay, have a beautiful rest of your day.